another week, boys, and another TWAB. This week in Destiny, we ran through our first ever dungeon race. As every time contest mode is active on an activity, watching you all fight against the odds and rise above the enemies of humanity was exhilarating. After a long weekend of big achievements, how about we go over this week's topics to lay our eyes on what's coming next? Covering solo ops in our latest Dev Insight blog. Vespers hosts dungeon race winners, dungeon challenges with your favorite creators, how Tonics work in episode revenants, announcing Destiny Rising, which is actually like literally right around the corner, hurricane relief update, and have some cool Vesper host wallpapers. All right, let's do this. Now, our latest Dev Insight is here. We had a very big launch last week with both Revenant and Vesper's hosts going live, but we still have a commitment with you all to share more about the future of Destiny. That's why another Dev Insights article about Destiny 2 Codename Frontiers was published yesterday. It focuses on what we are calling solo ops. These 10-minute missions can be completed alone or with the fire team. They allow the use of challenge customization to make progress towards better gear, and they are being built to stay fresh across repeated plays. Please go read the article to get the full story. Yeah, guys, we covered it yesterday. I think this is a good thing, man. I really do. We talked about how essentially solo players, when they get thrown into a strike, people are speed running. Folks are not necessarily able to like go through the strike at their own pace and just kind of like take the game in for themselves, right? And so having a dedicated playlist for a solo player to just get used to things, you know, to just try things out, get in there, shoot a weapon, not be yanked around, not be TP directly to the boss and have the boss insta-killed because somebody's farming that strike or that playlist for whatever reason, right? So I think it's a good change. It's going to be overall positive change, especially for new players and returning players. Now, that thing is in the lower stacks. You shot the wrong panels, you forgot to dunk your buffs, mini servitors blew you up, radiation fried you, and those weird discharges of orange arc energy smote you at the worst possible moment. But you did it, Guardians. You defeated your foes and completed Vesper's host. Not only that, but many of you did so during contest mode, our hardest challenge to date and available for the first time during the launch weekend of a dungeon. After working on verification of the first completions with our security team, we are finally ready to confirm the podium for the Vesper's host dungeon race. Shout out to the 3 incredibly powerful and talented Guardians below. The first place is Tides, Pine Special Hero. Second place, Jing. Third place, Dragon, Grum, and Soda. Big congrats, guys. Big congrats. They cooked, dude. They cooked. We'll celebrate their valor and skill with the winners bundle composed of the new Vesper's host bracelet and a Vesper's host activewear hoodie customized with their Bungie name. Very nice. As for the rest of you, whether you completed the dungeon on contest or on normal difficulty, we hope you enjoyed the experience. Now is the time to help others complete it, to earn more gear, including Icebreaker, and to discover the mini secrets this dungeon holds. The numbers, Guardian, what do they mean? Guys, we did an entire guide on Icebreaker. Let me just say, somehow, some way, I think this is the craziest set of puzzles we have ever gotten outside of, like, I don't know, what do y'all think? OG Outbreak? But I like Bungie doing this stuff, guys. I really do. I think puzzles are great. I'm actually okay with like gridlock puzzles, the kind of puzzles where you have to like pull the community together and everyone has to try to solve stuff. So yeah. Now, challenge for content creators. In last week's tweet, we announced streamers from 14 different regions will be competing against each other in a speedrun competition for Vesper's hosts. They've been hard at practice if you managed to catch any of their streams across the last couple of weeks, but today we're excited to share the schedule for the official attempts. Remember, each fire team is getting the opportunity to run their Vesper's host as quickly as they can with as many attempts as they like during their nominated 3-hour time slot. Obviously, they are only permitted to use legitimate techniques for their speedrun. The team who completes the dungeon the shortest time will receive $1,000 worth of Twitch subs each, as well as a full set of Vesper's host Bungie reward items. For their final streams, you still have the opportunity to receive a Tower Pamphlet emblem as a giveaway, so check them out. That is a sexy emblem, dude. Now, this is the stream schedule and creator channels that are below. Look at everybody go, fellas. Take it all in. Definitely go check out these folks. I'm sure it's going to be a lot of fun. I'll probably be tuning in for some of these as well. But yeah, it should be a good time. Curious. Oh my God, Benny's right here. I think Benny's probably going to win. I'm not saying everybody else is good here. There's a lot of gamers here. Benny's team looking pretty stacked. All right, introduction to Tonics. With the release of Revenant, we made all Act 1 story content available at launch so players can go through the story at their own pace. In addition to the main quest line, you'll also find additional stories to explore in the Tonic Laboratory. There you can not only learn new tonic formulas to brew more powerful tonics, but also unlock Eidos fieldwork offerings. If you're still getting the hang of how to master everything Tonics have to offer, here's a quick rundown to help you along the way. The first thing you must do is brew uncommon tonics to discover rare tonics. allowing you to brew tonics with more powerful effects than their lower quality counterparts. Brew enough rare tonics of different types, and you'll start discovering legendary tonics. The more tonic formats you discover, the more Ida will request your help with Fieldworks, a set of quests that improves your ability to brew tonics and unlock new lore and information about the history of the elixir. I actually really like this, guys. Essentially, the tonic systems also play a role, as you see right here, into attunement. So you could target loot things when farming up Onslaught Salvation. Now, complete minor fieldwork to earn additional reagents and rewards and gain access to new major fieldworks. Completing major fieldworks will unlock unique upgrades that improve your ability to brew tonics and collect reagents. Upon completing all major fieldwork, Ida will offer a special key fieldwork mission, sending you to recover a powerful device capable of brewing new tonics and permanently extending the duration of all tonics. We haven't covered where you can get the materials to create these potent potions, as the game will point you towards activities that reward these ingredients. Some of them are constantly rewarded while playing the game, while the rarest and most valuable will only be awarded when completing or playing or completing certain activities. Keep an eye out on your feed and inspect your tonic capsule in the inventory to learn more about them. You can actually just look right here, guys, in this inventory and see exactly where everything drops. These are the basics of tonic brewing for Act 1. Unlock tonics one after another. Drink them to empower yourself or for a chance to earn specific loot and complete field works to keep the cycle running. So here's the thing, guys. We put out our guide on tonics, how to go about unlocking them, how to farm up the materials for them. Tonics make a big difference. Matter of fact, one of our solo builds for Vesper would not be possible without one of the tonic boosts. And again, these boosts are huge because they are what they are. They're boosts to your artifact mods. Things like auto reloading GLs and whatnot. Like, there's a lot of big benefits to these boosts. And when you get into the higher tiers of these tonics, then when you take and you drink those, you actually would get multiple boosts across your artifacts. And this boost system's interesting. It seems like Bungie's going in this direction more. And I see systems like this being included in the game pretty much with every season expansion. They're going to probably start leaning more and more into this boost system, right? That you'll have these different things, tonic-like things, to consumables to increase those artifacts' lethality. Welcome, Destiny Rising. All right, everyone, doll up and gather around us to give the new kid on the block a very warm welcome. Destiny Rising is a new free-to-play mobile sci-fi RPG shooter set within the rich tapestry of the Destiny universe. It is being developed and published by our partners over at NetEase Games. It will deliver a brand new adventure set in an alternate Destiny timeline where it will explore a narrative in the post-Dark Age era. You could register here for a limited access closed alpha test set for November by visiting Destiny Rising's homepage. Don't miss any of the updates by following it on social media. We've got about 4 or 5 codes. I'm trying to get a few more codes, guys. The day that it launches, we're going to play it. I'm not a big fan of mobile games. I'm going to figure out a way possibly to play it on PC. But we'll see how that works out. If I do get to play it on mobile, I don't know. Maybe we'll get... I'm trying to figure out like what's the best tablet to play on. Hook up a controller to it and then somehow feed it into the capture card so that we can stream it. But the day that it launches, we will be giving away alpha codes. If you guys are interested, I'm going to come by the stream. We'll be throwing those out via routers. All right, now Bungie Foundation Hurricane Relief Campaign. Hurricane Helene and Hurricane Milton have passed, but the long road to recovery for communities across the southeast United States is just beginning. To help bolster these recovery efforts, we've launched our 2024 Hurricane Relief Campaign, benefiting the incredible work our partners at Team Rubicon and Direct Relief are delivering. From clearing roads of downed debris and trees, mucking and gutting flooded homes so homeowners can start the rebuilding process, and delivering vital medication to health centers, Team Rubicon and Direct Relief are doing deeply impactful work across the region. And you can help strengthen these efforts by donating today. Your $25 donation will earn you the exclusive Through the Storm emblem, with all the proceeds going to Team Rubicon and Direct Relief. Donate now. The campaign does close on October 31st. It's an awesome looking emblem, guys. We need to make sure we hit that before it goes away. Thank you for your support and once again showing that Guardians are an incredibly powerful force for good. Now, Vesper's host Wallpapers. Looky here, fellas. We've got Wallpapers. Iron Banner dates correction. In a previous tweet, we shared that Iron Banner would be back for 2 weeks on November the 5th. That information was incorrect. Iron Banner will be back on the week of November 26th, with Control being the featured game mode on its first week and then Tribute on the next one. Damn, that's a long way. And look, normally I would be like, fantastic. I don't want to play Iron Banner. But dude, have y'all seen the Stasis Rocket Assisted Sidearm? That thing is nuts. I actually want Iron Banner to come back as soon as possible. I need it. It's got chill clip. What I'm more curious, or even more curious about this is Where's Festival of the Lost? We are going into the final week or the last 2 weeks of October. Normally, Festival of the Lost is active right now. I'm being told Festival of the Lost releases the 29th of October, which is just 2 days before Halloween, which is really odd. That can't be right. I'm hoping it comes next Tuesday. I think next Tuesday would be perfect. Normally by now, though, we would have gotten a TWAB at this point going over Festival of the Lost, or even a small little trailer or something. But Halloween event in November is kind of out of place. Known issues. The Helm's Landing Zone takes players to the Market District in the last city. The health bar colors of major enemies has been altered, making it hard to distinguish between them and minor enemy health bar colors. Dialogue and narrative are missing from minor major fieldworks. Okay. The ability description for the Hunter Arc Staff Super does not mention that the 3-attack combo or ground slam attack applies blind. Wow. The UI for Prismatic Warlock Solar Healing Grenade changes color based on the equipped super. The Vantage Point Pulse Rifle cannot equip the backup mag mod. Ether Siphon Seasonal Buff can remove overflow rounds from the magazine. Kinetic Impact Artifact mod does not work for all heavy GLs. Damage impact is too low, and it needs too much damage to activate a shockwave. There we go. Rocket sidearms can break scorn cages. Some characters are blocked in Step 2 of the Act 1 and Elixir Rescue quest. Opening the Tonic capsule container can soft lock the game. Ooh. Yeah. People were commenting about that. That's unfortunate. Players can get out of the screen by opening their director screen. Players who abandon the Act 1 prologue quest when it tells you to visit Ido at the Holo Projector are unable to reclaim the quest. The player's third Pathfinder completion does not give rewards. Salvation's Edge no longer advertises a pinnacle reward. The featured exotic mission does not reward a pinnacle reward. Only the first person who opens a chest at the end of the 50-wave onslaught receives rewards. What? No, we were all getting awards. Are there people that are not getting their rewards from the wave 50 completion? That's crazy. The class warfare modifier does not activate after using the class ability during onslaught. Okay. Now, Vesper's host dungeon. The augment vandal sometimes does not spawn after the player holding the augment returns to orbit before descending to the lower level. A soft lock can occur when not all servitors reform with the boss after DPS ends, and the remaining servitors are inconsistent between players. Yeah, we've had that happen a number of times. As a final note here from Bungie today, guys, and we are done here. Tell us, how are you enjoying Revenant so far? How many rounds of onslaught have you completed already? Did you complete Vesper's host yet? Have you brewed a ton of tonics? Remember to drink some water between tonics to avoid having an undesired results. If you wake up the next morning as a chicken or a frog, consult with your ghost and don't allow Drifter to get near you. Anyway, Ido, pour me another one. Destiny 2 community team. All right. So guys, that's we're in the thick of Revenant right now. I will say I hope Festival of the Lost launches next week. I think it would be much better if it did. And then I feel like November, even though we're going to be doing Revenant, I feel like November is really going to be dominated by whatever Destiny Rising is. So whatever that game is, however big it may be. For people that are kind of writing it off, I'm not going to completely write it off because keep in mind, NetEase made Once Human. That's a pretty good game.
Slap that like button like your mama told you right.